Yo, this Professor AlgeBro started off with doing a little factoring of quadratics. Now, I've got a problem for you here. First, we're going to start off with an easy one. So, I have x squared minus x minus 20. The question is, what are my factors of 20? You say, okay, no problem, bro. It's 5 and 4. Well, specifically, which one is the negative? Is it 4 or 5? Well, if that was a negative, that would be a plus because that would be 5 minus 4. So since this is a minus, that's going to be that. So it's x minus 5, x plus 4. Now, there are many different ways. Whoops. One moment. There are many different ways to factor one of these. Now, I'm going to show you one called guess and check first. It's what I use here. I'm going to show you this. Now, the reason why I can do it this is because I'm not working with very many factors. 2 only has one set of factors. 2 and 1. Now, this one has 2 sets. It's 1 and 15 and 3 and 5. So, Professor AlgeBro is going to say, okay, I'm looking at this first. Now, you got to be careful with how you do this. So I'm going to say, okay, I know that 2x times x is going to give me 2x squared. Now, remember I made this little term here, the outer and the inner, or oi. I know that I want this and this to equal that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say, well, first of all, I know 1 and 15 ain't going to do it. But I'm going to try 3 and I'm going to try 5. Now, here's what I do. If I put 3 here, now, knowing these signs means I'm going to have a plus minus situation. So I have to have my larger value be negative. Well, 2 times 3 is 6. 6 minus 5, that doesn't give me 7, it only gives me 1. So I'm going to try 5 here. I'm going to try 3 here. Now, what did I tell you? The middle term has to be negative. So I need the larger one to be minus and the smaller one to be plus. So when I factor 2x squared minus 7x minus 15, I get 2x plus 3 times x minus 5. Now, let me give you one, and I'm going to show you another method. Now, we're going to do this. We're going to take the first term and the last term, we're going to multiply them together. Now, 6 times negative 12 is negative 72. And now we're going to ask, what are the factors of negative 72 whose difference is 1? Now, do you know what it is? It's 9 to negative 8. Okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to create the box. Okay? Now, these two have become this. So this is 6x squared plus 9x minus 8x minus 12. So we're going to put this here. We're going to put 9x beside it. We're going to put negative 8x here and negative 12. Now we're going to find what we call the GCF. The GCF will go outside the box. So what do 6x squared and 9x have in common? They're both divisible by 3, and they both possess an x. Let me make that 3 better. There you go. Now, what do negative 8x and negative 12 have in common? And the negative sign is also important. They both have negative 4. Okay? So, there are 2 ways that we can find the top part, children. We can either take this divided by this or ask for the GCF there. So, what do 6x squared and negative 8x have in common? They have 2x. And then 9x and negative 12, well, if I say 9x divided by 3x is 3. Negative 12 divided by negative 4 is 3. So my answer is going to be 3x minus 4, 2x plus 3. And as always, no matter where you go, math is there, Professor AlgeBro. Later, dudes. AlgeBros, if you like what you saw, hit that like button and subscribe to our channel. Later.